Okay, now we are live. Um, Without wasting time, I will start. Okay,
Okay.
good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're watching us from. My name is Christine. Sorry for this late program, but we are very glad that you're with us. Whoever is watching, kindly log in and share it to your friends. This is Christine once again with a very important guest that I'll be
Mhm.
introducing you, or he will be introducing himself very soon. But before he comes up, I would love to appreciate all the viewers of Immaculate Show. I would love to appreciate every person that has been sharing, has been commenting, and has been giving us all the necessary support. Thank you very much. Keep doing that. Remember, you made us. So for today's topic or today's program is about business, and it is entitled Use or You Turn Your Passion into Income. So how did it come about? What is its objective? The objective of this program is to make sure we bring it down to a person who can afford to start a business from $100 or $50, say. If we talk in dirhams, a person can afford to start a business from 50 dirhams up to 500 dirhams. Let's say that. We are not focusing on a much amount of money. So bear with us. This is a new program on the Market Show, and we have some goodies for you. If you're watching us or you're going to watch us, this program is being sponsored by CEF, that is Christine Edmond Foundation. That is an organization that is based in Uganda and has been doing great work. So there are goodies that it has put forward, 2 grams of gold. That is, if you share the videos in these 4 weeks of February, comment and invite people. Our editors, our moderators will be knowing who has shared more and who has shared less. You stand to win the 2 grams of gold. So let's dive in and welcome our guest, none other than a man that I admired so much because of his passion, because of what he does. And we are very grateful as Immaculate Show that he is the first person on this program of business. He is a guru. I can say he's a champion in business. So let's welcome him. He will introduce himself. Yes, Mr. Biora, you're welcome on Immaculate Show. We are live in the studio, and kindly introduce yourself and tell us what you do. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Good morning to you all. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching from all over the world. My name is Billionaire Habiola. Uh, at the same time, is a business name. I'm into clothing, into perfume, a fashion in general. This is what I do. And we are here in UAE. Thank you so much, Immaculate. You have been doing so wonderfully and so great things indeed. So I'm happy to be here at this time.
Thank you very much. As you're happy, we are also very happy. I know Immaculate Show viewers will be very excited to know we have some people like you that are in our community. So first things first, Mr. Biora, let's go in. First, we want to appreciate you for having been the first person on this program ever. It has begun today and it is going to be running for the rest of our lives or for the rest of the channel's life. What really inspired you? I know you are a guru in like the way you've said in your businesses you do. Silently, there are some people that you inspire. There are some people that look up to you. In particular, me.
Mm.
When I see and say he can do it, I can do it. Silently, people are there. What inspired you to do what you're doing?
Thank you so much. Firstly, to be the first person on the show, it's a privilege, which I will never take for granted. Thank you for inviting me. For me, I think I turned my passion to business. It started way back. am a kind of person that love fashion. I love looking good whenever I'm going out. So doing this, friends come around me, admirers, people talk about that. Oh, I like the way you look, I like the way you dress since my university days. So as time goes on, I started seeing it that it can make me money, not just people admiring me. So it made me started buying, going to school. I need only two shirts in school or three just for new semester, but because I noticed what people started saying, admiring what I put on, so I will end up buying six, seven shirts. And originally, I needed only two to use. So with the mindset of selling the remaining one, so by the time I went back home again, resuming back to school, gradually that is how I started. That is how the journey started. So I turned my passion into business. And thank God for where we are today. It's growing and it's moving us forward, and we are inspired to do more.
Thank you very much. That is passion, and for sure, that is the topic of today. It's like we're in the right way and we're in the right track. So there is a saying, I was reading some article, and this lecturer or the teacher was like, to choose your business, to be successful in the business, you first to choose your business. After choosing your business, you add in the real you. Then after adding in your real you add in creativity and love. When you mix, you make a mixture of business. What do you talk about that? Especially on adding the real you, because now this is you. What do you talk about that? Adding the real you in your business.
Yeah, I will agree with the article because you have to be you. You have to be who you are. Does not mean people are not outside there that inspired you or you are looking up to, but you should be who you are. Don't let what people say about what you want to do. That is, if you can be you, not everybody will accept what you're doing. Even
Mhm.
no matter how it goes, some people will still not be part of what you are doing. And don't be deceived when you are starting a business or you have an idea you conceive and you want to make it big. People around you
Mm.
mostly are the ones that demoralize you. Family and friends don't support your business at first. People don't get this angle, and that makes a lot of people to look back or forfeited their destination where they are going in business. But if you are you do it the way you think is the best. Read, study, know what you conceive, what you need. The idea you have is only for you, it's not for two people. So remain who you are. Remain who you are. With time, the world and the sky will never be your limit. It will just be your stepping stone.
Thank you very much. That one, now I get it because it was mixing me up, like the way they said it. You mix your real you and love, and at the same time you mix in creativity. I've seen it in you, Mr. Biora. That's why they are people that admire to be like you, especially in business. Now this comes to the second one. How did you start Billionaire Gangs and Positive Mindset? Why are we asking you these questions? We want people to step in your foot. We want to develop more people like you, like Christine, like another person. So how did you start Billionaire Gang and Positive Mindset?
Uh, Thank you. Like I said, it's inbuilt. The passion is there from time of loving fashion in entirely just to do it. But about billionaire girls and positive mindset, I realize in life, if you are positive in whatever area of your life, nothing is impossible.
Mm.
And the ministry I find myself again made me open my eyes the more that whatsoever you call yourself, what you are or who you are. So, billionaire gangs started like a joke, especially during the pandemic. I can say 2020 is my own best year so far. 2020 made me to see a lot of possibility when the whole world is in shambles, lockdown, and people are running after scatter. Some people are still not recovered from that today. So it taught me a lot of things. And when we are coming out from pandemic, I started thinking in another direction. Okay, you have this in you, you have been doing it. Maybe you have not been doing it the way you ought to do it because you can't keep doing the same thing. Same time, I expected a different result. So, what if you make this a generational business? I read a lot of books, I did a lot of research. A particular guy I would not like to mention for just a security purpose now inspired me. I have read about his family, the way this man started a business of a perfume. And today, this man made the whole family, the whole children, they are like seven. They are well read, well educated, but they are into the family business, managing it to the extent that they have a lot of branches all around the world now. I say, if this person can do it, why can't I do it? I have this in me already. Okay, how can I do it differently to make people see this is what I want to do? It will not fly immediately, but I know it's heading somewhere. That made me thought of that name. And nobody wants to call himself Papa in life. Uh, and since I've been calling that name, believe you me, I've been saying it in my life, in my businesses. So that was how I came up with B Gans, Billionaire Gans, and I attached that to my name. That is why I started wearing my brand myself because that takes us back to what you said the other time about the article. Being real you. Gucci started somewhere today. D&G started somewhere today. You and I can start somewhere today too. You will not fly immediately, get me right. But start it where you are and call it whatever you want it to be. So truly 2020 pandemic made me to really think in this direction and made give me inspiration to start the Dance.
Thank you very much. Imagine during the pandemic, most people were crying, are waiting for money, but here billionaire is becoming a billionaire. That is so
Yeah.
wonderful. And I think every person out there should learn from not not all the not all the conditions that come in our lives are bad. So to
No.
you now, there are more people like you that are praising that lockdown and the pandemic. Now I go
Yeah.
to another questions. But before I go to another questions, I was also reading another article. You know, when I started being a business lady, an entrepreneur, a reader, a content writer, I read so much. I read somewhere where they say the hardest part of getting started in any business is getting started is the hardest part. That's how
Mm.
it was. It also disturbed me. The hardest part in getting started in a business is also a hardest part. So it means I don't know how you can explain it.
Yeah, I will in a little way I can, and I could. I think people will get that and will get it too. The dream is there. You conceive it, you have the idea already. Where is the action part of that idea you carry? You've been thinking about it every day. You thought you can do this, you know you can do this. Everything around your life have been revolving towards this idea. But the action part of it is when to start. How? Take a step. Take a
Thank you.
step.
Take a step. Thank you very
Just take
much.
that step.
Mm. Yes, sir. You
You
can
can do it.
continue.
Okay. Take a step towards that dream of yours you have. If you don't take a step, nothing moves if you don't move. It remains inside of you. The ideas remains in your head. Paraventure, let me cite an example. You have idea of selling a shoe. Always, whenever you think of this, you rather go and buy the shoe, a new shoe to wear, rather than buy shoe and display it to sell. The day you decided to buy one and display it as for sale, that is the beginning. That is the starting point. From that day forward, the business will start. I think that's a simple layman example I can lay,
It,
which I think it will
I,
understand.
th- I think, and it is perfect. It is perfect because most of us, we have ideas and we don't get started. We have a lot of
Mm.
ideas and we continue admiring about billionaire. We admire people around. We see like KFC, we see McDonald's, we see all these people. We think they got where they are because where they are. No, I think that's why it applies. It's really okay. Then in your talking, I heard you talked about generational business. Now, when you
Yes.
talk about the generational business, I know someone out there that is going to watch this video. I'm sure it is going to go viral. We really, they really want to understand what is a generational business. Can you briefly explain, especially to people who are staying in United Arab Emirates, what is the generational business and what are other businesses can you tell them to do within United Arab Emirates?
Okay. United Arab Emirates is a place, a company that it has huge opportunity. It has huge opportunity. It just depends on you. That is the area positive mindset comes in. The YouTube station we have because whatever, wherever you find yourself, you have to be positive no matter what the environment is showing you, no matter what the people saying. It is your mindset that determines how far you are going to go. You cannot be
Mm,
negative in anything and you expect to prosper in it. It's not possible. So in
mm,
United Arab Emirates, vast opportunity are there. Too much vast opportunity, but I realize this generation we are so lazy when it comes to research. We are so lazy when it comes to reading. We are so lazy when it comes to spending to find information. Information content is key in life, not to make a man easier than this too. So, and when I say generational business, whatsoever you want to do that has to do with production, that carries your own brand, your own name now, it has to be generational. It just depends on you how far you want it to go because it has been registered, it has been out there for the public, people knows it all around the world. You started in one place, but believe me, to go viral with your consistency, with your positive mindset towards what you are doing, and you have to guide it jealously. Let people know this is what you do. Carry it in your head, let it be there. You understand? Can you tell me KFC is not a generational business now? McDonald's is not a
it is.
generational business. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, to mention few. So this is what I mean by generational business.
Thank you very much. That is, and billionaire, by the way, is also you missed it to say about it. It is one of the generational business because I know your son, your wife, your sister, they are going to benefit from it. Can you
Yes.
tell us, the viewers, at least you tell them around like 3 to 5 businesses that they can start. Now, this is to somebody that is staying in United Arab Emirates, whether has a job
Yeah.
or has no job. Uh, let's leave what we see in social media. Let's now go to facts. If someone
Yes.
is seated at home, there
Mm.
is that mother, there is that wife that is there, is on a husband's visa, but she's not doing anything. There's someone who is working the 2,000 and 1,000 dirhams. What are the business, like you now, you're a guru in business. What are the business from 50 dirham to 500 can you recommend?
Okay. It might be varies and might be diverse. and it might have different interpretations for individuals. Somebody that is
Yeah.
working, depending on the nature of the job, maybe he doesn't have any time of his or her own again, 12 hours, 13 hours, 9 hours the day, because wherever you are working and you are being paid salary, don't forget they are only paying you for your time and the knowledge you have. There is nothing
Yeah.
bad doing a salary job because you can use salary, the little you can save to build and start your own business. Don't forget people will still work for you. So continually people will be working for people. That is normal. So you are working today does not mean you cannot be a business person. Okay, what is your passion if you want to go into business? Because even though we are talking about business, not everybody that wants to do it. Some people tell you career is what I chose. So I
Yeah.
don't have any idea of business. I'm not interested in doing business. Or for those ones that are willing to do business, for example, if you are working somewhere and you want to go into business, the line of business you want to go to, you have to start studying, doing research towards that, concerning that gradually, because now you are still working somewhere. You don't have your full time to go into that business. And, to mention, let me just mention few things you can do. If you are a lady, married or single, do you know babysitting is a very big business in this part of the world? But people thought
Hmm.
because of my calling, because of it, because you have not started. People are busy. People are looking for people to let them take care of their children. Do you know teaching students? I'm not talking about in school now. Freelance. You do a small paper, you started distributing, you started writing it online, doing advert about it. This is what you do. You can do home training. You know how to play keyboard, you can do home training for people per hour. Choose how many days. Before you know, in 2, 3 months, how many students you are going to have. I had a situation of somebody teaching my son keyboard at home. Do you know he got to his time? This man told us we should not introduce any children to him again because his hand is too full. He has too much students. And some people have never seen this as a means of making money. Do you know if you can sing, you can have a YouTube channel like Immaculate. Your
Yeah.
talent is your talent. No other person have the same thing you have. If you love buying and selling, with 50, 100 rand, you can start. Not until you buy and send anywhere now. You can buy inside UAE and still sell inside UAE. What is Marketplace is doing there on Facebook? I could remember I sold nothing less than 2 or 3 phones. When I use the phone, I don't like it again. I sold it there. I put it out there. The business is there. You can display your goods free of charge. You understand? You know how to write. You can be a content creator. You know what the good things and bad thing I notice people are not doing is have to go out there to source for information. A place called Dragomat in this country. I know a lot of people don't know it. Without you having any down on you, you just have the money for transportation and you go to Dragomat. It's full of so diverse technology stuff, accessories, taking pictures alone, displaying it on status, on instead of displaying what is not of your concern or your WhatsApp. Those are your shop, those are your offices, those are tools for you to make money, not just for fun, just to put anyhow thing on your status. No.
Mm.
Before you know what you started, by the time people knows you for that, they started contacting you. You go there with their money because you have to build trust again. They send you money, you buy for them, you make your money, you still make some money how to send it to them. But in that regard, we have to build trust too. So we can come to that later. So diverse businesses you can do. Who says you cannot use that your car to make money? Really? Forget what you had outside. Policies. You don't do it the way they are going to penalize you. If you want to carry people in your neighborhood to their place of work, two, three people, drop them in the morning and bring them back in the evening. Is that not a job? Instead of giving it to a taxi, drop shipping is there from another site. You are picking something, sending it in another place, and somebody order for you. You place the order, they send it to the owner, they give you your commission. So we have diverse thing people are, but the area that people are not looking at is they are not doing research, they are not studying, they are not ready to even go out for all they want, and some people don't even know what they want. So you
Mm.
have to know what you want. You have to be yourself. You have to know your areas of weakness, area of strength in terms of your passion before you can turn into money. Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much. Do you know, I feel like it's me. I want to hear more, hear more, hear more. It's like I don't want you to stop talking because our generation, especially now, we have become
Yeah.
spoiled. To
Yes.
come back, not to go very far, there's something you said about content writing. Content is a business. And I've seen,
Mhm.
let me take the survey for only the people that are around us. Every day I see our friends are writing something and putting on Facebook, but
Yes.
they don't know that is business. Every
Yes.
day, I'm sure there's someone who has sent an email, written an email somewhere that doesn't know that that is a business. So, what do you
Yes.
think about? I was reading, and there's an article that I wrote. I think it is not yet on my website. It is about blogging and blogging business.
Okay,
Most people,
blogging.
yeah, blogging and marketing on social media. What do
Yeah.
you talk about it?
Blogging is part of content creator, but it allows you to have a website. And in case you don't have money to build a website immediately, there are some pages they are free of charge, and you don't know you can build a website yourself. You cannot build it up to the taste of those professionals because it's their own work, but you can start something yourself. Blogging is a vast,
Yes.
big business, definitely. Blogging is too huge. What is WordPress doing there? Everything you read on Google, we start something today, they come out. That is the job of some people. They sell keywords. They create what? They knew what is likely you search on Google. They sell it, they make money in everything. Blogging is a big business. I'm a blogger at the same time, but that aspect I started with. I think I sent you. You like something on my Facebook the other day. If you click it, you see a billionaire.com. It's my own personal
Yes.
website for blogging. For blogging,
Yes.
before you know, it can be monetized because information is what people all over are looking for. And that information is what you are passing. People need it. Immaculate said he read an article. Somebody wrote that article. The more Immaculate read, another person read, that person is making money where he or she is sleeping. All you just need to do that utilize the electricity and the internet we have in the part of the world we find ourselves, not like back home. It's not as flexible as this. If your phone is not making you minimum of $1 a day, please check it out. Do all you could in this 2020. What and what
I'll check.
it will make you $1 a day. Why are you holding the smartphone and you buy internet every day? You subscribe every day, and yet it's not making you anything. No, 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 you're not getting it right. A lot you can do, and that makes you money and lets you be free financially with that. Thank you.
Now you make me still, you inspire me more and more. When I used to tell people, don't handle your phones, just you see someone handling a phone for free, maybe they think sometimes I'm joking. Now let's go. I know we have a lot of things, and I'm glad that Immaculate Show has been blessed by you being the first on this business part. You are the first presenter and the guest. Maybe I can again air out the the advert or the announcement that whoever is going to land on this video, you get the highest shares sharing these videos on a weekly basis, and you get the highest comments, you get the highest invites, you are going to go home with 2 grams of gold at the end of February. Because this is business. And as he has
Oh,
talked, we are doing business. You have your 2 grams, share the video, comment on the video. There we go. We come back to you, Mr. Biora. What are the
um,
simple, easy business you recommend? I think this one you answered it already. Unless next time we are going to go into details, we can go to the
yeah.
challenges. You're a businessman.
Okay.
I'm a
Yeah.
businesswoman. But to you now, in particular, have you encountered any challenge? And if
Oh,
they are
yeah.
there, can you tell us how we can maneuver? Most businesses have closed. We have given up.
It's there. It's
The
there every
floor is
day.
yours,
And
sir.
thank you. The challenge is there every day and it will remain. Nothing can remove it. It's just how you can handle it. Because nothing like failure. You are much, much, much better than somebody that is not trying anything at all. You that you are doing something and you fail at it, he only teach you how to do it better the next time. Let's use this man as an example. Might not be able to remember his name now. That invented Bob about 1,000 times. This gentleman failed, and he never gave up. And today, Bob is everywhere. Those are the generational business I'm telling you about. Till the world will come to an end, we will be buying Bob. Somebody started it, but he failed 1,000 times. If you are the one, if you fail 3, 4 times, won't you be tired? For me, personal experience, how many times I've spent money on a production. Sometimes it did not come out well the way I wanted it. Sometimes the client I made it for did not collect it. Sometimes the money is not there to even produce and clients are waiting to supply them because some will not give you money until you supply. Challenges will remain there. But how are you handling it or how are you maneuvering it? Because you will never leave. You will continue, but you will only teach you how to do it better. Each time you fail, it teach you how to do it better the next time. Because the way you failed, you will not repeat it. Never. You try it in another way until you get it to the right place. I could remember the first production of our perfume. How many testers? I remember the body spray we just landed. I know we got to a place after spending money to cargo it. Got to a place, a particular store where we supply perfume. Oh, this is our new product of perfume, of body spray. Oh, the manager said, oh, it looks nice. He called one of his guy, marketing guy, and that one handled the body spray. And he said, in my presence, I was there. He said, this is not a package. It looks so childish. I don't think we need this. Imagine what you have spent, how much to produce. Somebody water it down and rubbish it. But ask me, does that demoralize me? No. It made me do it better. Initially, we have only one fragrance. Immediately after that, I turned into 4 different fragrances. And we left that particular store, moved to another store, and they started getting it. I'm expecting that particular store that water it down now, they will keep to get it very soon. So challenges will be there, it will remain, it will never leave, but it makes us better every day. How many times you spend money, the money will not come back. What can you do about that? Or you bought one of your goods by sending it, it was fixed, or they asked you what you budgeted to pay to clear it is now double. Oh, it's affecting the gain, the profit you are going to see. Does that mean you are going to stop the business? No, you look more forward and you do it much better. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Um, we are grateful to have you tonight. Remember that.
Yeah,
So there's
my friend.
something you said. We have been talking about, I think this is the second last part of the show. We don't want it to go very long. It is already night. We've been talking
Okay.
about the businesses that people can do on their own in their homes. And
Yes.
most of these businesses, they tend to be like pocket briefcase. Do you think this business we can legalize them, like like the way we have talked about blogging, about to buying and selling on a small scale? Can we legalize them in United Arab Emirates in a small scale way?
Of course, yes, we can. Of course. I don't know, maybe people heard about the new license that Abu Dhabi is giving to people now. Freelance, you can get it less than 5,000 dirham, if I'm not mistaken. License. Be a company owner of your own, and you can do any type
Mhm.
of business you want to do. But peradventure, somebody's there saying, I don't even have 500 to start a business. You are talking about 5,000. Who says your 500 cannot start a business? It's not a must to register it first. The nation, the leadership, the rules, the law knows a lot of people will start somewhere before they get to
Mm.
where they are going to. For example, people are around you, and where you say the barbering salon is there, you're an African now. I'm talking to an African community now. The barbering shop is there, the other store is there. Your brothers and sisters are not around, and you are gifted in kitchen. You only stay in kitchen 2, 3 hours to cook what you want to eat yourself. Why can't you turn that to money? Who says when you cook 3, 4 plates of food or you made what do you call it, pop off and chips or whatsoever, and you introduce it to them, who told you they will not buy it or patronize it? The shops, African restaurants you see all around UAE today, go and ask them for the story. They started in their rooms. You understand? You can start something
I
on your
understand.
own, even if you have money for that license here. You can start in your room. Or you have a shoe, a pair of shoe or three you bought for. Maybe you are going somewhere, you see them doing sales, 30 dirham, for example. This shoe costs 80, 100. But because of the sales, you are able to pick two or three. You display it on your social media and somebody requested for it. And you say, who is going to arrest you for doing that? No.
No one.
And tomorrow you grow your business, you turn to somebody that have a shop inside Dubai Mall, which I'm going to have my own very soon. You understand? But you have a story, you have where you are coming from. So you can do a lot of things without you being penalized or being killed in this country. Don't be deceived by what you hear. Stop hearing say. Read yourself. Get to know the system of where you are. Then you have a clearer picture of diverse opportunity that is around you in this country.
Having three billionaires like you, I think in Dubai, if we can have three of them, of you, our generation is going to fry. Now,
Yes,
this can you advise our viewers and our friends, our brothers? There's this common thing that we have been having, including us, when we are starting our businesses. The first thing is to say, will you support me? And it becomes like someone is already selecting the customers who are near her or him because of knowing. So what do you think? Who were the first people to support you? Leaving your wife, leaving your brothers. Okay, were they the first of your customers? And which customers brought you far where you are?
thank you so much. Thank you so much. I made mention when I'm talking the other time. If you are expecting family and friends to really support your business when you are just starting, you will become a failure and you demoralize. You might not be able to strive in that business. That is why in business, they ask you, if you are writing a business plan, who are your targeted customers? Do you really know what that means? Are you targeting ladies? What you want to be doing? What is the age range you are targeting? From 13 to 21, from 12 to 13? That is the range of the people you are targeting when you want to start your business. Okay. Are you targeting young men? Are you targeting the rich people, the low level, middle class, or those one in the bottom? That should be your priority first. Because at the end, those people you've not met, you've not seen, you've not come across when you're starting a business will be the best customer you've ever seen. That brother of yours, that friend of yours, that colleague of yours, don't be deceived. They might, few of them support your dream at the beginning. Few. And if care is not taken, they can kill it even. Does not mean they are wicked. That is human nature. Some are even jealous of what you're doing. It does not really matter. You be focused. Who are the people you are targeting outside and now? See them, your family member, they are there to support you one way or the other too. They will still come back and be one of the part of the business. But don't make them the priority of the supporter of your business. Look out there. It doesn't matter who you know now. By the time you started showcasing with the technology level now and the age of social media we have, you can be here and be selling your goods in India. Like the last time I sent my perfume to Texas, I never met a young lady before. It came via introduction of somebody coming to this place and we met. Gently, I introduced this business to her. I showed her the brand. She was impressed. Bought some, took it to Texas. Before you know, I find the brand in Texas. I never dreamt of that. The other day there in Sudan, somebody I've never met. I learned those people you've never seen before are the best customer. You never know they will take you far. So please
Yes.
take your focus and target, set it right. I'm not saying people around you are wicked or it's normal for them because you are still just that person they know. They are still seeing you are, a friend told me sometime, oh, if I would have known that t-shirt I bought, is that your logo? I would have bought it. And another one showed me when I snapped, oh, is that not your shirt? No, remove it from. They prefer to buy something different from yours because they are still seeing you as, is that not that guy? Leave them. The time is coming. They will be begging to be part of that business. So don't be weary and set your goal and target rightly.
Thank you very much, Billionaire. We are so privileged once again to have you on this channel and being the first day. Before I cross and before you cross, one of the things I really want to say, you people, share this video, participate in this program on a weekly basis today's every day, like today, just participate. You're going to win yourself 2 grams of gold. Now we have Billionaire. He's not leaving. I know he'll be coming back, but I would love him to. This is a broad guy, by the way. I would love you to tell the viewers about your positive mindset. At least let them follow you up on your page, on your pages, on your Instagram. You tell them about. I'm going to give you one day full. I think one full session about about the perfume because they people need to know what you're doing in details. They need to know about the product, the scent. I always follow your blogs, so kindly can you tell the viewers to follow you up about and we cross.
Okay, thank you everyone, and thank you once again, Immaculate Show. I'm honored and privileged to be here and be the first person on this show. Positive mindset is all about changing people mindset because I know it has been a major change and a major area. A lot of people are not really seeing who they are, the power, the possibility, and the strength they have. So a lot of people are because of what they had, because of what they seen, because of their past experience, making them still channel their power and their thoughts negatively. Negatively, you cannot achieve anything good, not possible. But if you are positive in everything, and when I say everything, it's everything. So that made me to come up with that YouTube channel, showing things around Dubai, around the world, Stop thinking until you have thousands or hundreds before you can enjoy this country. It's a lie. With less than 30, 20, 15 grams, a lot of things is there for you to enjoy, even free of charge sometimes. A lot of people have been staying here without stepping out there, seeing what is out there. Please uh, follow the positive mindset issue channel. We just started though. Immaculate Show has been a huge supporter of that station. He has been championing it and saying it to people all over the world. We have lots of information, vital information for you
Okay, to cut
as
you
you.
short, Mr. Bureau, what is the name of the YouTube? They need to hear the name of the name of your YouTube.
Positive mindset.
Yeah, positive mindset. Just go and type it in your YouTube app. Just put positive mindset. It will come up, and you'll see his
You'll see
photo
what
is there. The way you look at
you'll
him,
see his picture.
yes,
Yes, yes.
yeah. You can
Immaculate,
also
thank you
follow
so
him
much.
on. They can follow you on Facebook. It is also positive
Yes,
mindset. You can
yes, yes.
follow him on. Are you on Instagram, sir?
Yeah, on Instagram, but we have our blog name on Instagram, which is Strong Boats. Strong. When you're strong and bold at the same time, that's the name on Instagram.
Strong, strong.
Bold, bold.
Yeah.
You are bold
Okay.
and
Do
you
you
are
have?
strong.
Okay. Okay. Strong and bold. Okay. Strong and bold. Mr. Biora, can you give closing remarks? Then we see you next time. Hopefully, you'll come back. Please come back and tell us about how to start business. Today was just introduction, but we need things in details.
Okay, by the grace of God, you've seen me again. Okay, thank you to all viewers. Please remain calm. Stay tuned on this channel. This Immaculate Show is doing wonderfully well. In part of this world, in Asia, they are here to see anything. It's coming more and more in a bigger way, and it's not limiting, it's not stepping down, it's not laying down at all. Instead, stepping higher and higher. And thank you for all you have seen tonight to stay with us at this time of the day. Seeing the video after this time, please, like she said, click here and subscribe to the station, any of the part of Immaculate Station. Something good awaits you. We don't talk without fulfilling what we say. 2 grams of gold is there for you at the
Yeah.
end of this service. Remain good and peace out
Thank,
to you all. Thank you.
thank you very much, sir.